What is up, guys? Zach Scott here playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, and we have a new plant to showcase. It's the Corn-fetti popper. There are pack bundles available right now in the shop. I guess kind of early access, but it's available now in the shop, so I got it. It's gonna be, I think, level 4? Wow. Okay, hold on. Let's see, level 4? Wow, I've already got up to level 5. Wow. All right. And that's what it looks like right now at level 5. So we're not going to necessarily be showcasing this. Maybe I should have waited to upgrade it, but we're not going to be showcasing this at a starter level. This right now, let's read what it is. I'm surprised this one's available before we have the sea shooter available. But anyway, right now, level 5, Corn-fetti popper. The plant food ability, Corn-fetti popper, releases a huge blast of corn in 3 lanes, damaging and pushing back all zombies that get hit. Corn-fetti popper fires zombie-piercing cobs that can push back zombies close enough to it. Every day is a party with Corn-fetti popper, and every zombie crash is just another reason to celebrate. Corn-fetti popper learned early that life is short, life is too short not to be explosive. Its favorite pastime? Sending zombies flying with colorful corn-fetti blasts and proving that even the apocalypse could use a bit of fun. Alright. So, we'll see how this works out. Could be cool. Is it one that I have to control? Or is it just do it? Let's see. Let's take it across different modes here. Different, not modes, but different adventure levels and see what this is going to be like. Of course, I like to take it straight to ancient Egypt. And you're going to see me using it right here, right now on day 23. Just a basic level, not a big deal, just a basic level, and we'll bring it in and we'll imitate it and we'll see what we can pull off here. So, I can actually upgrade this guy. It's mastery level 10. Okay, just had to do it in this. Well, really, this one can be upgraded as well. It's level 10, and I guess that's also mastered. So the sweetheart snare I got mastered. Maybe there were some seed packets. In some of those bundles that I got for the Corn-fetti popper. But good to know the sweetheart snare is upgraded. I mean, come on. How many times we gotta do this? Come on. Stop making me do it. I can't just stop. Once you pop, you just can't. Yeah, you get it. Okay. Come on. Alright. Come on. This is the last one, right? Wow. There must have been a lot of packets. Okay. This is not what we're here for. Let's go ahead and ignore that for now. We'll get that done. Corn-fetti popper, believe it or not, at level 5. Imitated sounds pretty good, like a good deal. And then we are going to, I'm going to want power lily. I'm going to want some sort of, a bunch of sun production. Actually, that's all I want to use is this. So I'll bring in some sun production. We'll get it done. I guess I could bring in the armament since that's also level 10. Kind of boost it, see what it does. And then, I think we're going to be just fine on sun production, but let's bring in solar sage as well. And, let's see how this functions. It's going to be interesting to see. I don't actually want anything captured there. So, we're getting this planted. Zombie in the middle, put it there. Now, is it more of a frontline thing? Because it's like, whenever they get, oh wow, that hits the grave first, okay. Okay. Alright. I'm a little confused by what it means by pushing back zombies that get close to it. So I might want to also put in, so we gotta deal with these graves first. That's kind of annoying. These things seem a little weak to the graves that are here already. But once we get rid of these graves, I'm gonna put it up a little bit. All right. It seems, decently effective against these weak zombies. No. Don't do this. So okay, it pushed it away because it got kind of close. That's an interesting feature about this plant. I don't like all these graves here, so let's just see. What does it do if I do this? Plant food. Alright, so it fires on multiple lanes. Okay. Seems pretty effective. And then now that they're close, I kind of want to see about the pushback. There you go. On the bottom row, it pushed it back a little bit. All right, I'm going to use this, and I want to see... Yeah, let's just power it up. Power up everything with this. All right, that kind of stalled him, I think, so... So just firing faster, I guess, with the mint effect. He's throwing the imp. Imp got knocked back, okay. He got knocked back because I guess he got a little too close. What if I put him real close? Well, okay, that was destroyed. What if I put him here? Maybe the knockback isn't certain. There it goes. Huh, okay. We'll learn more as we bring this across other stages. But it seems like maybe the knockback just isn't that certain. It's not a guarantee. No guarantees in life other than the fact that I'll be playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 until the day I die. So, let's continue on. Yeah. We'll beat these levels. We're doing these quests. Sure. Don't even know or care what I got as a reward. I want to showcase this. Let's. There is, of course, a stage I like to do in the Pirate Seas. Anyone who's been following my videos should know this. That I like to go into day 22 and see how plants do when they're dealing with large amounts of smaller zombies. Now, the difference sometimes is these plants can attack the back row. Sometimes they can't. Here, let's just... There you go. Bring that in, whatever. We're only going to be using this one thing, the Corn-fetti popper. So I'm going to plant... And keep in mind, this is level 5, though, we're showcasing. Actually, I want to do this. There we go. Now, I think they can attack the cannons just fine. Even with 4 hits, they're... Okay, cannon's busted. So, yeah. Obviously, we're going to be fine here. We're going to be able to take out these cannons. It's not going to be a big deal. I think we're going to be able to take out all these cannons before the imps even explode. So... Or explode out of the cannons. That's what I mean. So, there you go. Good stuff. Great stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Easy, right? So obviously these things would be able to take care of a large amount of... I don't know why it's not ending. Okay. Large amount of small zombies. It's a piercing ability, right? Excuse me. Let me check on that really quick. Let me check really quick, because that might be what really makes it stand out. Hold on one second. I read it out loud, but I didn't commit it to memory, so... Yeah, so so it's a piercing ability too. Okay, great to know. So it not only passes through the end, but how come it couldn't pierce through the graves? That's weird. So it's piercing, but not through graves. What other stages do we like to show? Frostbite Caves is usually fine. Just curious, you know, if it's piercing, it might be able to pierce through ice, but maybe not. But maybe also if a whole row gets frozen, then that's not going to do well for them. I'll bring in Hot Potato just in case I need to, but I'm kind of curious how they handle swarms, like the weasels and whatnot. So let's bring in the Hot Potato really quick. And it's down here with the rest of the Frostbite crew. And then, oh yeah, sun production. Let's just keep it simple. I don't even want that. I do want to bring in that and you know what? Like I said, let's keep it simple. Let's bring in Solar Sage. I tend to be able to, especially on these levels, these adventure levels, I tend to be able to get enough sun just by doing a couple different things. So boom, boom, boom. Do they need to stick around? Probably not. I will go ahead and defrost these. Why not? Alright. Just get out of here. I guess I could have left it up. We're gonna see really quick at how these handle little weasels. Do they pierce through the weasels? They do. Great, these are actually really good against the weasels then, thanks to the piercing abilities. Good to know. Oh, great. Yeah, those guys got frozen. Alright. Hold on, these are doing pretty good. So yeah, these do pierce through just fine. And we seem to be able to deal with these. I mean, I am using the solar sage, but they seem to be handling things pretty well. Can we get rid of the ice here if we do that? Not exactly, no. So I do got to make sure that these things are, you know, get melted so they can attack. I'm a little bit worried that they're already kind of... There you go. There's the knockback effect that we were looking for. Man, I don't know if I can keep up with this. I did not bring out any sort of fire. There's another little knockback there, which is good. Another knockback. So yeah, okay, we got him. The knockback effect, I guess, is pretty crucial when you want to be, you know, when they get close. All right. And so now they're... I don't know if it's every time, but it still seems like it's reliable that they're getting knocked back, right? All right. Interesting. Very festive, very fun. I mean, I like the multicolored corn there. Let's see. What else do we want to showcase with this? Is there anything else that we really need to know? Dark Ages, of course. I need to see how the jesters handle these, because if they're... On one hand, if they're piercing, you might think, well, they might just go through the jester, but I still think the jester's going to kick these back. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Could be interesting. Let's see. Yeah. Well, there are graves, though. Man, I almost want to bring out the grave busters. I could bring out the Boing Zetas. And then I could continue to bring out the Solar Sage. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll just bring in the mushrooms. It seemed like the mushrooms were a little more reliable. The sun shrooms. And plus, I really want to see these in action. On this stage. I have a big fear that that these gestures are going to kick them back. But we don't know. And when graves appear, I'm going to be ready for them too, so. All right. All right, let me get rid of these if I can get enough sun. I may not be able to get enough sun in time, but if I could. Well, you know what? We're probably not going to have to deal with... We're okay. There we go, and now these knights are getting kind of fortified here. They keep getting their... Okay, that's kind of a problem. They keep getting their helmets restored, don't they? These things may not be strong enough to handle that, but let's see if I put one here, will it also kick them back further? There you go. But we're gonna see really what's up when the gestures appear. Like, are we gonna have to really deal with something? Like, how bad is it gonna get when the gestures are here? Oh, and the sheep. Whoa. We do. Look, it's piercing through a lot of them, though. Does it? It seems to pierce through all of them. So we're going to be able to take out those wizards even easier than before because these zombies are going to block them. Of course, that comes with the caveat. It doesn't seem like we're doing a ton of damage up front. They ate through it. It doesn't knock back reliably, I guess. I would hope the knockback would be a little stronger, but... Oh, they kick him right back. Oh, and when they kick him back, it's a piercing shot. Wow. So it damages all of my plants. That is ruthless. Wow, get out of here. Wow, yeah, they're just, yeah. Yeah, so this is probably one of the, I mean, look at that. It's just shredding my plants. Wow. Okay. Well, we've learned. Let me just get out of here. It was up in the air for me personally whether or not that was going to happen. I thought it would, but then I was like, well, let's just see for ourselves, and sure enough, it did. I got a curiosity. Big Wave Beach is just one of the harder of the worlds that we can do, and so I got to see just how much harder it's going to be with or without these. I don't know. I think it's going to be fine. Don't lose more than 4 plants. Thankfully, this isn't like 5 plants. Thankfully, this isn't one I have to really worry about. We don't have any of the big guys. So, It tends to be why I like to do the other stage, but that means I can't really use these instant use plants. Lily pads are good because they're free. And then, you know, I might want to just put out something a little more substantial then, in terms of sun production. And so we could be talking about, I don't know. I mean, I do like the mushroom idea. You get to put out a lot early, and then later on it gets really built up. But we can also bring in twin sunflowers if we want. I don't even want to use that because, or this. What am I doing? Do I even want to supplement it? I kind of want to see just how this plant shines on its own. Other than sun production, do I want to supplement it? Maybe. We could bring in the infinite, just in case we want to shield, which we might want to shield if these guys are going to be pulling my plants into the water. We might indeed want to shield. So let me bring in the infinite. And then if I can ever remember, there you go. And then I just don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's just bring in whatever because I don't really have a plan beyond that. So yeah, let's start putting in the sun shrooms. Infinite can go in pretty soon, I guess. Just put that there. Then when we have plant food, I'll be ready to go. So far, I mean, you know, we're spending most of our. Okay, we can do that. There you go. Little mix it up a little bit. That looks good, right? This way, though, we're gonna probably be almost entirely reliant on. Yeah. Okay. We'll see. At least it's piercing. Interesting. Yeah, put that there too. Okay, you know what? Actually, I probably should have saved up a little bit more. Oh, don't eat them. Don't eat them. There you go. One there. Now, the problem with them being back is you don't get the knockback benefit. She's going to probably eat the lily pad now. Oh, great. Great. All right, my bad. Well, she did eat it, which is what I was worried about. Great, he ate his too. He might even eat this. I don't have a plant food yet. Oh, dear. I should have put one in the middle. This is more my fault, just strategy-wise. Just strategy-wise, I'm suffering a little bit. If I could get some plant food from the top row, that would be great. If I can knock this guy back, that would also be great. Thank you. Infinite time. There we go. Now I can focus a little bit better. All right, and the piercing, I'm able to get to the back where the fisherman dude is. Let me just use this really quick. Boom. Okay. That wasn't as powerful as I had hoped, honestly. Okay, that's gone. Did that count? Yeah, that did count as a loss. But he won't be able... Okay, we got him. Now, obviously, I'm not able to shoot these guys that are under the water right now. And the reason for that is because they're under the water, and there's not much that can be done about that with my current setup, so... But once they pop up, then it's fair game. There we go. And now, you know, things are pretty full. I can probably put in a little bit more, but the middle would be unaffected by that. But final wave. I do like the piercing because when there's a lot of zombies, I mean, I'm hitting them all. There you go, and now it's only that guy left, so yeah, that's pretty good. Of course, objects stop the piercing. Like, they don't pierce through surfboards, they don't pierce through graves. They only pierce through zombie, which I think it said zombie piercing, right? I think that's what it said. So let me know your thoughts on this new plant. I mean, keep in mind, this is level 5. And it wasn't like overwhelmingly strong. But it does have the benefit of piercing. And it does have the benefit of knockback when it's up front. So I really should have been planting them more in the front lines and the back lines this whole time. We have the Zombiseum next. It's going to be, I think, water-based. Look at them underwater right there. That's pretty cool. It's 15 levels. You get Blaze Leaf, Electric Peels, and whatnot. So come back for that. We also got to do the arena. We got to do Penny's Pursuit. We got to do a lot this week. I'll see you on this channel for it. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. I'm Zack Scott. Subscribe if you have not. If you like this video and want to help the channel grow, all you got to do is click the like button below. Thank you so much for watching. You can now join on YouTube and become an official member of ZackScottGames. And if you want cool shirts like this, visit ZackScott.shop. Come back next time for more.